guys, it's Snula. I'm just making a short little video today. It's not a guide, it's just random chit chat, I guess. First of all, I wish to thank my subscribers. I see lots of people are subscribing to my channel. I get a lot of comments, I get a lot of personal messages here, a lot of positive feedback, and I get questions on how to do things, and I really appreciate the positive feedback, and I also enjoy helping out people that in some way are having trouble doing this install. Most of them are doing it on another kind of hardware than I have showed in my video, and I try to help as good as I can, but by all means I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy that figured out how to do it on his hardware and wanted to share it with more people, so that more people know that you don't have to buy a Mac unless you really want to. But anyways, I fear this might be a long video after all. To the questions I do get from people that are experiencing problems, please feel free to send me personal messages or write comments in my videos. I will try my best to help you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't ask me, but what I want to ask from you first is that you see my videos and also pay a lot of attention to the sidebar. You see here, when you see a video, the sidebar, it doesn't look like it contains a lot of info, but if you press the more info button, you'll see that I've actually included a lot of information, links to all the software you will need, links to the texts, links to any other things that I do show in the video. And like in this one, the post-install to-dos, I also made a short list so that you can use this as a reference when you do the install. And please read through these descriptions, because many of you guys are asking me questions that I already have covered here or in the video itself. And by all means, I'm not saying that you shouldn't send me a question, but I'm not always available, and you might find your answer quicker if you just read these comments to my videos or the sidebar, and also maybe look through the video once more. Maybe you skipped a part, maybe you forgot a certain part of the video. I've helped people then, and they are going after I'm sending them a PM, giving them the answer to their problem. They say, "Oh, I should have noticed that." That's perfectly human. Come on, we're humans. We're not robots. So please feel free to send me questions, but please, please, please watch my videos, and especially the sidebar to the video. I try to put as much information there as possible to help you guys. If you don't find an answer to your question, just send me a personal message or comment on the video. I'll try to help you. But as I said, I'm not an expert. And if it does take some time before I reply to you, I'm not ignoring you. I might have a lot of things to do on my spare time, and also sometimes I work out of town and I might not be able to get on the internet. So that's this part. A few other people has asked me if I'm interested in donations, and I must say I'm really happy that people are interested in giving me donations for my work. I've just replied to those people that it's not necessary. I don't do this for money. I do this because I love tinkering with technology, and I just wanted to share with you the results of what I've figured out. But if you are interested in being Santa Claus and giving away a few bucks, I would ask you guys to go to Prasy's blog. This is the guy who made Empire EFI, and he has done an awesome job. Without him, I would not be able to install OS X as easily as I did. There's tons of guides out there on the internet, but he has made a boot CD that allows you to burn a image to a CD, boot from that, and then take the original Snow Leopard DVD and install from that. And if you have been on his page, you will see he's putting out new versions to work with different hardware, and this guy is really putting a lot of work in this. And he has a donation button here. It's well hidden, and I would ask you guys, if you are interested in donating money to me, please. I'm not I don't need that. I'm very flattered, but I would rather see that you maybe donated a few bucks to Prasy, because he's the mind behind this. Without him, my videos wouldn't be possible. So please, if you're interested in donating, I would ask you to help this guy out, because he has spent a lot of time helping out the Hackintosh community, and I think he would really appreciate that. He probably has a job besides this hobby project of his, but I bet he's using probably a few hours each day helping out the community. So please, if you feel like donating, send him a few bucks. He'll probably appreciate it a lot. My next thing on my mind is I get a few questions about pirated software, and I'll tell you right now, I'm not interested in helping people finding pirated software or finding serial numbers for it. And there's two reasons. The reason one is that most software that people ask me for is really cheap. The Snow Leopard costs $29. If you're interested in iLife, I think it is $79. And that's really cheap. You should buy it, because pirated software nowadays there's a very high risk of getting a Trojan in your system. About a year ago, when iWork 09 was released, there was a Trojan in the pirated version, and a lot of people, Mac users and of course Hackintosh users, got infected and probably got in a bit of trouble because of that. I did a little Google here, and I found like a blog or whatever that said that after the iWork Trojan was discovered, it didn't take long before it was re-released in Photoshop. And that means that someone took the Trojan, did a bit of work on it, and then put it in a pirated version of Photoshop, and then started sharing it online. So people downloading Photoshop then would get a Trojan in your system, and that's not a good thing. So really think about this. If you're getting pirated software today, there's a high risk of you getting a Trojan in your system, and then all your information will be available for the guy that has the control of this Trojan. The last thing I'm going to go into in my video here is I want to hear from my subscribers. Why did you build your Hackintosh instead of buying a Mac? Or do you own a Mac but you wanted a Hackintosh with more power? What kind of hardware do you have? All that stuff. Just I want to hear your thoughts. What was your motivation for building a Hackintosh, so to speak? I'm interested. I want to hear from you guys, and it would be cool to see a few video responses, or hear from you by comments on why you built it, how you built it, how did it go, did you have a lot of problems, what do you, and least of all, or most of all, what do you use your Hackintosh for? Like myself, I mostly use it for surfing the web, watching a ton of YouTube videos. I do video editing, I've used iMovie 09 up to now, but I recently bought Final Cut Express 4, and man, that is a heavy-duty program. I'm still in the learning process. I also do picture editing and just my everyday computer use. I use the Hackintosh for. Um, Please feel free to comment or make a video response. I'm interested in hearing from you guys. So let me know. Well, that's it for me now. Okay, have a nice Sunday. Bye.